Welcome back, Ninjas, for week 8 of Ultimate Ninjas Saturday Night League. This is the final competition before our finals. So, everything you guys have done so far has led up to this moment. This is the very last competition to try to get into the top 3. So, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. Obstacle 1 is the quad steps. Competitors are going to start on the green pad, and they're going to make their way all the way across to this gray pad. You can use your hands and feet on the quad steps to get from the start platform to the ending platform, and this obstacle is worth only 1 point. That point is earned when you land on the gray pad. You may not land on it and step backwards. You must control your landing on, and then you may step off towards the red, and then back onto the blue. So again, you can't fall backwards, but forward progress is onto the gray, onto the red, then back onto the blue. Immediately after that, it's the jumping spider. This obstacle is worth 2 points. Competitors are going to start in front of the red line. So this is not okay. This is not okay. This is okay. You're going to run up using the trampoline. To get your first point, you just have to stick your jump. To get your second point, you have to pass this white line. Again, anything on the jumping spider is okay. You may not use the bars on top. Those are off limits. You can grab around the ends here to pull yourself through. That's totally okay. And again, this obstacle is worth 2 points. Now, on to obstacle 3. Immediately after the jumping spider, we're going to go into the trampoline jump. As soon as you dismount from the jumping spider, you can use all that momentum to hit the trampoline and land on one of these 3 pads. Landing behind this white line will earn you 1 point. Landing past this white line will earn you 2 points. Landing on the green will earn you 3 points. Same as last time. Let's say you land in the second box and you fall backwards. You're only going to earn 1 point because we're marking the farthest point back on your body. You can take multiple jumps on the trampoline if you want. You can stop on the trampoline if you want. But once you leave it, wherever you land or fall backwards, that's where you're earning your points at. Obstacle 3 is the cane slide. If you can't reach your cane, again, we'll provide a pad for you. You can earn a maximum of 3 points on this obstacle. Getting over the first ramp here is going to get you 1 point. Getting over the second ramp can get you your second point. And landing on the red pad is going to give you a 3rd point. You have to control your landing on this pad. You can't land past it, you can't land behind it. You can grab and use the truss in any way you'd like. Immediately after that, we're going to be climbing up to the blue pad, working our way around to this black bar. You're going to use the black bar to swing up to the monkey bars and get to the rope. So your first point comes when you can touch the 3rd monkey bar, so it's this second blue one. Your second point comes when you can touch the rope. And your 3rd point comes when you can dismount, again, controlling it onto your platform here. You may not step back, you may not step in front, you may not step to the side because this is the starting platform for the very next obstacle. So again, 3 points. Touching the 3rd monkey bar, touching the rope, and then landing on your platform. Obstacle 6 is the dominoes. Starting on the red pad. To get your first point, you must touch the 2nd domino. To get your 2nd point, you must touch the 4th. And for your 3rd point, you must land on the pit pillar. Again, this is another one where you have to control your landing. I'm going to say hands and feet are going to be allowed, so long as your hand or feet does not touch the ground. If this happens, let's say you're falling, and the domino falls over and you're on top of it, that will not count as a point. That will be a fail there. You cannot earn that 3rd point. So long as you get all the way across, if you use your hands and feet without the domino falling all the way down, or without your foot hitting the ground, your hand hitting the ground, you're going to be totally fine. Up next is the slanted spinners, a little variation on last week. This one's worth a maximum of 3 points. So, starting on the pit pillow, you're going to get your first point when you touch the 2nd spinner. Your 2nd point when you touch the 4th spinner. And your 3rd point when you land on or past this platform. This one's okay to jump on or past it. So that gets you your 3rd point. Again, same, hands and feet are allowed, but again, if your hand or your finger hits the ground or your toe hits the ground, your you're not going to be able to earn any points on this obstacle after that. Moving on is the pipe traverse. You're going to climb on top of this red pad using the green pipe to traverse from this red pad to your green landing platform at the very end. You're going to earn your first point when you touch the blue line or get past it. Your second point is going to come when you touch the rope. And your third point is when you land again on or past the green landing platform. On or past is totally okay for this obstacle. Hands and feet are allowed on the rope. Only hands are allowed on the green pipe. Okay. Coming over here towards the Iron Maiden. Starting on this green pad, you may reach up as high as you wish, only utilizing the Iron Maiden. You get your first point when you can touch the first PVC, either touch or pass it. You get your second point when you touch the very top. You get your third point when you touch the first taped PVC here. You get your fourth point when you touch the second taped PVC. They're all taped on the very end. You'll be able to tell which ones you'll be able to earn your points on. And your fifth point comes when you land on the dismount platform. Again, this one's a controlled landing because it's the start for the next obstacle. And this is hands only on the Iron Maiden. You may not use your feet, you may not kick the wall, you may not use the devil steps or the ring toss pegs. Okay, coming up next is the balance pipes. This obstacle is worth 2 points. Starting on the green pad, you're going to traverse your way across, walk on top of the pipes only. You may not step on the green at any time. You get your first point when you touch the second pipe, and your second point when you land on or past the landing platform. Super simple. Coming up next is the salmon ladder. I have a black pad for you here. You can climb up on top. You may use the truss if you have to work your way across to the salmon ladder. So you can put your feet on it, put on the blue, whatever you need to come and reach around. If you want to grab the first rung to help steady yourself, you can. So, to get your first point, you're going to lâcher from this bar to touch the next one. This bar is locked. It's not going to come out no matter how hard you try. So, you can get as big a swing as you need. Touching the bar earns you 1 point. Going up 1 rung earns you 1 point. Touching the small cannonball earns you your 3rd point. Touching the large cannonball earns you your 4th point. And landing on the blue pad here earns you your 5th point. You may use this black bar to help you get from the large cannonball to this blue floor. And this is a strictly hands-only obstacle. So no feet on the bar, no feet on the cannonballs. You cannot pull a Kevin Bull. All right, so 5 points for that obstacle. And finally is the warped wall. You guys know this one. The 8-foot wall is worth 1 point. You must touch the first buzzer. The 10-foot is worth 2 points. The 12-foot's worth 3. For the 10 and the 12, you must touch the box on the wall. And the 14-foot is worth 4 points. You have to touch the buzzer on the top if you hit the 14. And if you're going for the 14, you may not utilize the 12-foot in any way. If you're going for the 14, everybody is going to be lining up in front of this red line, no matter what wall you're going for, with the exception of your first attempt. If on your first attempt you're coming off the salmon ladder really fast, you can just continue to run. You don't have to come to a stop here and then run. So you can run straight into it, but on your second and third attempt, you have to come back and stop in front of the line to continue. Okay? So you guys can earn a maximum of 37 points on this course. I think this is the highest scoring course we've had yet. And your time limit is going to be 3 minutes. This is a pretty tough, I'd say last course. It's got a good mix-up of a lot of the obstacles from our past courses. So you guys should be familiar with a lot of these obstacles, well, all of these obstacles because you've been on them before. So you guys should be doing fairly well on this course. I'm excited to see how week 8 goes down, and I'm excited to see who our top 3 are. So let's see you guys give it all you got for the last competition of this season, and I'll see you guys this Saturday. Good luck. All right, ninjas, here's your full course run. Last one of the season, so pay attention, guys.